Hi students, we have studied in our previous video about subordinate clauses. Clauses, I think you understand what are clauses. You have already understood from my previous video. Clauses are actually a group of words which have a subject and a predicate. They have their own subject and predicate. That is a clause. And clauses types I have already taught you. That is, they are mainly of three types. They can be in the main clause or primary clause, or you can say principal clause. Then there is subordinate clause and there is coordinate clause. So all this you already know and you can see in my previous video. So today you understand subordinate clauses and their types. So what are the different types of subordinate clauses? We will understand the major types of subordinate clauses now. So you understand first, subordinate clauses depend on principal clause or main clause. What is a subordinate clause? Subordinate clause is a clause which depends on the principal clause for completing its meaning. For example, if I say, this is the school where I studied. So where I studied for 10 years, also you can add to it. So where I studied for 10 years. This part is dependent on this is the school. Okay. So where I studied for 10 years. This one will become the subordinate clause in this sentence. I hope you have understood. Because it is dependent on this is the school. Okay. Now come to the types of these clauses. Clauses are mainly of three types, that is noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause. These are the three types: adverb clause, adjective clause and noun clause. Now what is a noun clause? I am telling you here in a broader term. Later on in my next videos, I will show you what is a noun clause and I will explain you with help of some examples also the different types of noun clauses also and their usage. So noun clause means a clause which does the function of noun in a sentence. Okay. So in general, if you have to understand, you can ask the question what, and noun clause will answer you the question what. And generally the sentences which have noun clause, they have the word that. Okay. For example, this is the girl. No, we cannot say about girl for that. This is the house that hosted the party. So that is there, and what is telling? If you are asking, this is the house, so naturally you will be asking the question what, and what is answering what in this sentence? That hosted the party is answering what. Okay, so that hosted the party part is noun subordinate clause. It's a subordinate clause, that is that hosted the party in this sentence is the noun clause and it is answering what. This is the house, what you will ask. So you will answer it by that hosted the party. So I hope you have understood what is a noun clause. And it is doing the function of noun because about house, this is the house, what the house did, that part is telling here. Its noun is being described here. Okay. So this is the house that hosted the party. So I hope you have understood about the noun clause. Then come to adjective clause. Adjective clause does the function of an adjective. Means it modifies the noun or pronoun in the main clause. Okay. So any noun is being modified or pronoun is being modified in the main clause. Now adjective clause is also various types. which we will study later on in our other videos. So at present you can understand with one example. So it is doing, adjective clause is doing the function of modification of a noun or a pronoun. So you can take a sentence like, I can talk about some girl or boy. This is, or I can say, she is the person who likes ice cream. Okay. So I am describing here a pronoun, that is she. And she is being described by who likes ice cream. So who likes ice cream will be an adjective clause part of the sentence. Who likes ice cream is telling about she. Okay. So it's an adjective clause. Hope you have understood this. I can take some other example like, she went to New Zealand where she bought this cap. So it's where she bought this cap part is describing about the noun New Zealand. So New Zealand is the place which is being described. So it's an adjective clause of place. So where she bought her cap, that is describing New Zealand. So it's also an adjective clause. Now come to adverb clause. In adverb clause, it does the function of an adverb, that is it modifies a verb, adjective or adverb. Okay. So here this adverb clause part is modifying the verb, adjective or an adverb. So let's understand it by an example. We can say she is good at dancing, which is her hobby. So dancing is the verb which is being modified by which is her hobby. Hobby, that dancing is her hobby. So dancing is the verb which is being modified. So which is her hobby will become the adverb clause in this sentence. Okay. So I hope you have understood by these that when an action is there or verb is there and it is being modified or some adjective is being modified. Adjective is something which describes a noun and it is being modified, or an adverb. Adverb is something which adds on to a verb. Okay. So if these things are being modified by a part of a sentence which is having its own subject and predicate, then it will become an subordinate adverb clause. And when a noun or pronoun like name of a place or name of person, or a pronoun like he, she, I, we, all these are pronouns. So if these are modified by any part of a sentence, then and this noun or pronoun should be in the main clause, and they are being modified by a part of a sentence which is having its own subject and predicate and which depends upon the main clause, then that will become an adjective clause. These adjective and adverb clauses are of different types. We will discuss that later on in our other videos. Now this noun clause, it does the function of a noun and it basically answers the question what in the sentence. Okay. So it's actually working as a noun in the sentence. Okay. So I hope you have understood, but we can understand in detail all these in our next video. Just I have told you now what are the different type of subordinate clauses and what is a subordinate clause. And if students you have any queries regarding these topics, you can put your queries in my channel and you can subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for notifications, as regularly ma'am is putting the videos related to some topics which may be helpful for the students now when they are in the lockdown situation. So thank you and have a nice day.